Welcome to the SCIdeShow Podcast. My name is Ryan Lovett. I will be your host. And this is the first episode of a long overdue venture. Anyone will attest that I absolutely love podcasts, especially the long-form one-on-one in the vein of Tim Ferriss, Joe Rogan, Sam Harris, Dave Rubin. I decided to start this podcast because, like most people, I've had great conversations, and sometimes they can wind up pretty intense. And I wish more people were involved with these. We live in a constantly mentally exhausting time with the 24-hour news cycle, essentially shouting matches across the aisle, not really discourse, but just name-calling with no real outcome. And hopefully this podcast changes that, or aids in the conversation, sort of adding a spoke to the wheel. And by now you've probably noticed that the show's title is spelt a little differently. Well, that's no accident. This show will focus on issues dealing in the realms of science, current events, and ideas, and essentially everything in between, because this is my show. Every week, I will try and bring up an interesting conversation that hopefully has some positive outcomes. Since I am just starting this, I would love to hear some listener suggestions for shows and topics. Hopefully this opens up some channels for us to have some enlightening talks, and I will see you next week.